Miranda Hart has revealed she was bedbound after being diagnosed with Lyme disease. The comedian, 51, struggled with chronic fatigue after the diagnosis and admits her ill health posed her problems prior to her surprise marriage. Lyme disease is a bacterial infection which can spread to humans via a tick bite. If diagnosed early, it can be easily treated, but the actress wasn't aware this was the cause of her illness for a long period. She was able to trace the condition back to her teenage years after receiving her diagnosis. Speaking to BBC Radio 4's Today programme, Miranda explained how she had been confined to her home for a long period of time due to the illness. "Unless you've had fatigue, like that, you don't understand what literally not getting off the floor is," she said. "I was basically bedbound and housebound. There'd be times where I'd look at a glass of water and think I don't know how to pick that up. All anyone wants is to be heard, accepted, loved and seen. And when you are not, particularly in a medical situation, it's the worst." She admitted that part of the reason behind releasing her new book was to share what she discovered during her recovery. Giving a rare insight into her struggles in her new book, "I haven't been entirely honest with you," Miranda explained the research she underwent during her plight. "I thought I need to research this whole wellness expertise and dialogue that's out there," she confessed. "But I was at bed at home alone, the doctors didn't know what to do with me and I couldn't have a cold plunge or go on a yoga retreat. So I thought, what are the universal truths? So I did years of research, when I felt able to, and in the book there are 10 keys, which I call my treasures, to living well. And they've really genuinely helped. I feel like despite the suffering it came from, that I'm living a life of joy and meaning and fulfillment in a way I never have before. I feel like I know who I honestly am, in a way that I never knew I needed to, which is just incredible." Miranda announced this week she had married for the second time in a secret ceremony. She made the shock announcement on Tuesday's edition of The One Show. She remained cryptic while discussing her relationship, which she mentions in her book. However, she did confirm to the hosts that someone put a ring on it. Miranda happily revealed how she found her person at the age of 49 while battling the chronic illness. She said, "I'm married. I got married at 51 and it's just so lovely. I'd written Gary for on-screen Miranda and it wasn't until I was 49 that I met my person. It's a little undercurrent in the book," she added. "I'm not going to reveal how we met because that's a little bit of a twist. He's my best friend, we had the best fun and I'm just thrilled to be a young bride at 51. She went on to say she hoped her readers would feel hope from her incredible love story. "The fact that I met someone during a pandemic, during chronic illness, when I couldn't get out of bed or out of the house. I really, really wanted to meet someone. I didn't want to do life on my own anymore," she said. "The fact that I could meet somebody, it's not some sum of rom-com story but it's hope. Whatever situation you are in, there is always hope, things really do change."